Walmart Inc. is an American multinational retail corporation that operates a chain of hypermarket, discount department store, and grocery stores in the United States and 23 other countries. It is headquartered in Bentonville, Arkansas. The company was founded in 1962 by brothers Sam Walton and James Wood Walton in nearby Rosa, Arkansas. It also owns and operates Sam's Club retail warehouse. Total assets $216.82 billion. Total equity $97.421 billion. As of October 31, 2022, Walmart has 10,586 stores and clubs in 24 countries operating under 46 different names. Walmart is the world's largest company by revenue according to the Fortune Global 500 list in October 2022. Walmart is also the largest private employer in the world with 2.1 million employees. It is a publicly traded family-owned business, the largest such business in the world, as the company is controlled by the Walton family. Sam Walton had owned over 15% of Walmart through both their holding company Walton Enterprise and their individual holding. Walmart was listed on the New York Stock Exchange in 1972. By 1988, it was the most profitable retailer in the US, and it had become the largest in terms of revenue. By October 1989, the company was originally geographically limited to the South and Lower Middle East, but it had a store from coast to coast. By early 1990s, Sam's Club opened in New Jersey in November 1989, and the first California outlet opened in Lancaster in July 1998. Walmart in York, Pennsylvania opened in October 1990, the first main store in the Northeast. Walmart investment outside the US have seen mixed results. Its operation and subsidiaries in Canada, the United Kingdom, ASEAN, Central America, Chile, and China and successful. However, its venture failed in Germany, Japan, South Korea, Brazil, and Argentina. In 1949, businessman and former J.C. Penney employee Sam Walton bought a Ben Franklin store branch from the Butler brothers. His primary focus was selling product at low price to get higher volume sale at a lower profit margin, portraying it as a crusade for the consumer. He experienced setback because the list price and branch prices were usually high, but he was able to find lower cost supplier than those used by Warner Store and was consistently able to undercut his competitor. One pricing sale increased 45% in his first year of ownership of US $105,000 in revenue, which increased by $140,000 the next year and $175,000 the year after that. Within the 50 year, the store was generating $250,000 in revenue. The lease then expired for the location, and Walton was unable to reach an agreement for renewal, so he opened up a new store at 105 and Main Street in Bentonville, naming it Walton 5 and Dime. That store is not the Walmart Museum. Walmart, 1 July 2 to 1962. Walton opened the first Walmart Discount City store at 719 W Walnut Street in Rosa, Arkansas. Its design was inspired by Anne and Hope, which Walton visited in 1961, as did Kmart founder Harry B. Cunningham. The name was derived from Feed Mart, a chain of discount department store founded by Sol Price in 1954, whom Walton was also inspired by. Walton said that he liked the idea of calling his discount chain Walmart because he really liked Sol Feed Mart name. The building is now occupied by hardware store and antique mall, while the company store Hashtag 1 has since expanded to a supercenter. Service block was at 2110 W Walnut Street. Within its first 5 years, the company expanded to 18 stores in Arkansas and reached 9 million in sales. In 1968, it opened its first store outside Arkansas in Sikeston, Missouri, and Carmel, Oklahoma. The company was incorporated under Delaware General Corporation Law as Walmart Inc. on October 31, 1969 and changed its name to Walmart Store Inc. in 1970. The same year, the company opened at home office and first distribution center in Bentonville, Arkansas. It had 38 stores operating with 1,500 employees and sales of 44.2 million. It began trading stock as a publicly held company on October 1, 1917 and was soon listed on the New York Stock Exchange. The first stock split occurred in May 1971 for 45 per share. By this time, Walmart was operating in 5 stores: Arkansas, Kansas, Louisiana, Missouri, and Oklahoma. It entered Tennessee in 1973 and Kentucky and Mississippi in 1974. As the company moved into Texas in 1975, there were 125 stores with 7,500 employees and total sales of $340.3 million. In 1918, Walmart briefly experimented with a precursor to the Supercenter, the Hypermart. 4-store combined feature of discount store, supermarket, pharmacies, video, and other amenities. Walmart continued to grow rapidly, and by the company's 25th anniversary in 1987, there were 1,198 Walmart stores with a sale of 50.9 billion and 2 lakh accessories. One reason for Walmart's success between 1980s and 2008 believed to be its continuous pattern of expansion over time, building new distribution center in a hub and spoke framework within driving distance of existing supercenter. The company satellite network was also completed in 1987. A 24 million investment linking as a store with two-way voice and data transmission and one-way video communication with the Bentonville office. At the time, the company was the largest private satellite network, allowing the corporate office to track inventory and sell into the instantly communicate with a store. By 1984, Sam Walton had began to source between 6% and 40% of country's product from China. In 1988, Walton stopped down as CEO, was replaced by David Glass. Walton remained as chairman of the board during his year. The first Walmart Supercenter opened in Washington, Missouri, with the contribution of its superstore. The company surprised Toys R Us in toy sale in 1998. While it was the third largest retailer in the United States, Walmart was most profitable than rival Kmart and shared by the late 1980s. By 1990s, it became the largest US retailer by revenue. Prior to the summer of 1990, Walmart had no presence on the West Coast, were in the Northeast, except for a single Sam Club in New Jersey, which opened in November 1989. However, in July and October that year, it opened its first store in California and Pennsylvania, respectively. By the mid-1990s, it was the most powerful retailer in the US and expanded into Mexico in 1991 and Canada in 1994. Walmart stores open throughout the rest of the US, with Vermont being the last state to get a store in 1995. The company also opened a store outside North America, entering South Africa in 1995, with a store in Argentina and Brazil and Europe in July 1999, buying Asda in the United Kingdom for $110 billion in 1997. Walmart was added to the Dow Jones Industrial Average. In 1998, Walmart introduced the neighborhood market concept with 3 stores in Arkansas. By 2005, estimated indicate that the company controls about 20% of the retail grocery and consumable business. In 2008, Lee Scott became Walmart president and CEO as the company's sales increased to $165 billion. In 2002, it was listed for the first time as America's largest corporation on the Fortune 500 list, with revenue of $219.8 billion and profit of $6.7 billion. It has remained there every year except 2006, 2009 and 2012. In 2005, Walmart reported US $312.4 billion in sales. More than 6,200 facilities around the world, including 3,800 in the United States and 2,800 elsewhere, employ more than 1.6 million accessories. Its US presence grow so rapidly that only a small pocket of the country remain more than 16 miles, 97 kilometers from the nearest store. As Walmart expanded rapidly into the world's largest corporation, many critics worried about its effect on local communities, particularly a small town with many mom and pop stores. There have been several studies on the economic impact of Walmart on a small town and local businesses, jobs, taxpayers. Kenneth Strong, a professor of economics, found that some small towns can lose almost half of their retail trade within 10 years of a Walmart store opening. However, in another study, he compared it to chains, so what a small town shop had faced in the past, including the development of the railroad, the advent of share robank catalog, and arrival of a shopping mall, and conclude that shop owners who adapt to change in the retail market can thrive. After Walmart arrived, a late study in collaboration with Mississippi State University showed that there are both possible and negative impact on existing stores in the area where new supercenter located.